I am Efrosini Kortsaga and I am PhD candidate at the University of Cordoba. I am presenting Incorporating Food Narratives to Home Economics in Secondary Education. To begin with, food and nutrition education is critical for promoting healthier diets and addressing global malnutrition. It consists of various educational strategies that can be executed at different levels, empowering individuals, families, and communities to make informed food choices and improve their dietary habits. Food and nutrition education is a multidimensional approach essential for encouraging healthier lifestyles and eradicating global malnutrition by suggesting realistic and participatory educational activities. Food education can lead to direct and permanent benefits for children and communities. Food literacy is a crucial factor in transforming food systems, with early childhood and adolescence being critical periods for establishing strong, lasting eating habits. Food literacy in children and adolescents can be developed due to its importance in fostering healthier and more sustainable diets. As children's cognitive abilities and experiences grow, they develop various competencies in food literacy, which contribute to their overall understanding and approach to food. Major changes in food literacy understanding during childhood and adolescence are key periods for establishing the foundations of eating habits. Narrative literature can be an influential tool for adolescents to understand moral development. Literature can act as a remedy for adolescents to the exposure to negative influences from the media, as it offers the opportunity to engage with moral questions and explore their values and aspirations. The literature allows readers to analyze characters' motivations and desires, which can be beneficial to adolescents as they develop their own moral identities. Character education can be applied to the home economics course in secondary education. Individuals who are educated and literate in home economics have the knowledge and skills to improve the quality of their lives, their families, and their communities. Home economics has been selected as a school subject that provides secondary education students the opportunity to become food literate. The integration of character education into a home economics class, specifically in the topics of food and nutrition, can be an enriching teaching method for students, which can assist them to reflect on personal values, responsibility, and ethical implications of food choices. The first suggested fiction novel is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl, and the suggested characters are Augustus Gloop, Veruca Salt, Violet Beauregard, Mike TV, and the main character, Charlie Bucket. Charlie Bucket lives with his poor family in a small wooden house on the edge of a great city. Charlie and his family cannot afford adequate meals, leaving Charlie frequently hungry. Charlie dreams of satisfactory and indulging food, especially chocolate. One day his dream becomes true as Charlie wins a golden ticket and he has now the chance to visit Mr. Wonka's legendary chocolate factory with the possibility to inherit it. In the factory, Charlie meets with other four lucky children who are also winners of the golden ticket. The characters' behavioral weaknesses and consequences of the novel Charlie and the Chocolate Factory can relate to food choices in home economics class. Specifically, Augustus Gloop is obsessed with eating and indulging in excess, which ultimately causes his ruin. Veruca Salt is a spoiled child who insists on getting whatever she desires, including food, without consideration for others. Violet Beauregard chews an experimental gum, causing her to turn violet, illustrating the consequences of ignoring warnings. Mike TV is passionate about television and technology, which causes him to overlook his health and well-being. The main character of the novel, Charlie Bucket, is the only one who exhibits responsibility, moderation, and self-control inside the alluring chocolate factory. As food choices in modern society are complex, students can understand that conscious food choices result from awareness of the self and external factors through the analysis of the characters and the presented challenges in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory novel. The second suggested fiction novel is Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe, and the suggested character is Robinson Crusoe. The hero of the novel decides to make a journey across the world, but after a shipwreck, he finds himself surviving on an isolated island. Robinson Crusoe must now rely on his capabilities and limited resources to survive. Robinson Crusoe novel is written in the first person and resembles diary notes with which students may feel comfortable understanding the character. The analysis of the character of Robinson Crusoe can be a useful didactic tool for the home economics class. The decisions that Robinson Crusoe has to make in a challenging environment, such as an isolated island with limited resources, can assist students of home economics evaluate essential capabilities and skills required regarding food production, resource management, and sustainability. In the beginning, Robinson Crusoe faces a food shortage after the shipwreck and has to manage food resources in an isolated environment. As Robinson Crusoe realizes that he has to survive on the island, he cultivates crops and he is conscious to preserve seeds for future use. Robinson Crusoe learns to hunt, to catch fish, to make bread, and to preserve meat for later consumption. The novel highlights that self-reliance and independence can overcome challenges, and food choices can be made wisely. Robinson Crusoe shows responsibility by learning to respect the land of the island and to use the available resources consciously. Students can cultivate empathy through this character regarding food choices, food management, and sustainability. Schools have been recognized as an important environment for promoting healthy behaviors among young people, with increasing advocacy for the inclusion of a comprehensive food education curriculum. Home economics has been widely seen as the most appropriate subject for delivering food education at the secondary level. Educators should help students critically evaluate their desires and the values they pursue. Food literacy in secondary education is vital, as this is a formative period for establishing lifelong eating habits. Integrating character education into food education is suggested as a way to engage students in moral reflection on food choices. Using food narrative from literature, such as characters from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Robinson Crusoe, adolescents can benefit from the home economics class and be introduced to food literacy and conscious food choices. Thank you.